Good morning, everybody. I'd like to talk you through the next step of our research project here. So I'm going to take you through a Google slide presentation that I just created to help us to move forward in the right direction, hopefully answer some of the questions that you might be having. So the first step that I need for you to do is to share your rough draft number 1 in the peer edit sheet, which is hyperlinked here on this document. It's also on Canvas, and it's also in the shared Google folder that you can find on the Wiki at a Glance. Okay, so it's there in multiple places. You should be able to find it. You're going to share that with 2 people. These people can be family members, they could be your parents, they could be people from this class, they could be just people that you think are good peer editors, so you want to share it with them. It doesn't matter to me as long as you trust that they're going to give you some good advice. All right, so make sure though that you give them the directions that they need to be suggesting, not making actual edits to your paper, because you're going to need to have evidence of those suggestions. And also, you really don't want to give somebody else editing rights to your own work, because you ultimately have to make the decisions about whether or not that's a change that you want to make. And if they're just going ahead and editing, you may not even realize what they're changing, and then it's not really your own paper anymore. So make sure that they're in suggest mode. You need to have evidence of their comments, so don't resolve the comments until after you have moved to step 2. That's very important. Don't resolve their comments right away. Step 1.5 for this may pertain, it may not. So if somebody is kind of old school and wants to actually write on your paper, not edit on the computer, that's fine. They can print out a copy. You can take a picture of their edited copies. You could also do it like as a PDF if they felt comfortable writing on the screen with a PDF version of it and save it that way. But that's definitely an option. You just have to upload that as well to show evidence of somebody having actually edited your paper. Step 2, move my icon here. Once your peer editors have both made suggestions, make a copy of the document and label it edited rough draft number 1. So you're going to upload this onto Canvas. Then make another copy. So we're going to make a lot of copies of this document as we go, so we have evidence along the way. Make another copy, label it rough draft number 2. Then the changes that you paper. Remember that you may not agree with every suggestion, so make your own choices for your paper. It's okay to dismiss somebody's suggestion and not actually take it. When you've made all the changes you want, upload the revised document as rough draft number 2. How to judge a good peer editor. Signs of a good peer editor: they give you specific feedback that's helpful. They make good suggestions on the document. They give you advice pertaining specifically to the rubric, like the page length or formatting kinds of things that I'm going to be looking for. Signs of a bad peer editor are people that are super vague. They say things like, good job, you're awesome, this is an A. Maybe, but that isn't really specific and helpful to move you into the next level of a great paper. If they don't make use of the rubric to guide their feedback, that's a problem, okay? Because I'm using that rubric to grade your paper. So having other people look at it and evaluating it the same way is going to be more helpful than them just guessing at what I might be looking for. Also, if they're giving you grammar advice that is incorrect, and you know it's incorrect because you are grammar gurus, maybe they have a good advice when it comes to sticking with thesis, that sort of thing, but use your own good knowledge of grammar before you accept somebody else's if maybe they don't know. All right, step 3 is the peer analysis. This is one paragraph that you're going to write about the peer edit process, about the feedback that you receive from your editors. So tell me who was helpful and how. Did somebody let you down? This is your chance to share that. Now, if you tell me that mom really let me down, she just said good job for this one, then I would expect that you'd either give her some good feedback about what else you need specifically for the next round, or maybe choose somebody else for the next round. But don't go back to the same person who let you down and then be disappointed a second time with the second round of peer edits that are coming with the final draft, okay? So I believe that's it. If you have any questions about anything, come into my office hours here. I'm waiting to answer your questions. So don't sit and be lost, because there is definitely help for you. All right, that's it. Good luck.